Hi, let's look at Philippians chapter 4 verse 19. It says, this was Apostle Paul speaking. And my God shall supply for all your needs according to the riches and glory by Christ Jesus. Now he was assuring the believers in Philippians that God is willing and is able to supply for them, to supply their needs, to take care of them. God takes care of us, right? So now what we often think or believe is that money is our biggest need, but that is false. Money is able to get us a whole lot of things, but it is not our biggest need. When we want a shelter or a place to stay, what we will ask for is money, not a place to stay. When we want food, what we ask for is not food, we ask for money. Do you get what I'm trying to say? So you need food, not particularly money. You need petrol, not particularly money. You need a place to stay, not money for rent. Do you get what I'm trying to say? So God is able to make provision for all these things that you need. You need a phone, what you ask for is money. God is able to make available for all these things that you need. He's not limited to money, or money is not the only way that God can make these things available for you. So don't make money your God. Your God in terms that it is the thing that answers for everything in your life. Like the only way for you to have food is if you have money. The only way for you to have a place to stay is if you have money. Do you understand? Now we have made money into this thing that now we believe it answers literally everything in our lives. Whereas that is not the case. God can give you food without giving you money. God can give you a place to stay without giving you money. God can give you, let me say, a phone without particularly giving you money. He can make these things available for you without actually giving you money, because what you need are the things that money can get you, not money. So don't make money your God. Don't make money your final and the biggest need of your life, because that is not actually what you need. Do you get what I'm trying to say? For your sustenance in this place. God works in many ways, and we have to be open-minded to the ways that God can work. Money is not the only way that God will answer your prayer. For example, somebody can give you farming land. He says, here's a farm, you can farm whatever crops it is that you want. I'm not using it at this point. But our brains will not be quick to think, you know what, this is maybe actually God's way of providing for me with food, that I can farm, I can grow my own food. Somebody can say, if you want some cattle or some chickens, come and get some chickens. Or here's a cow. Here's, that's God's way of providing for you with meat, beef. Do you get what I'm trying to say? But what we think is that, I have to have money for me to buy beef. Do you get? We're always thinking money, and we tie everything that we need to money. I mean, things like your petrol. Obviously, petrol costs money. I don't know how many. I believe that God can have a way for you to have petrol. Somebody can just fill up your car. You can just have a trip and say, here's some petrol. Let me pour petrol for you. You get what I'm trying to say? Not that you should depend on people for stuff, but you should depend on God. Not depend on money. I mean, a lot of people in the world don't care about God because they have money. They're like, why do I need God when I can, literally have whatever it is that I want? Because we have made this life to be about money. Without money, you are depressed, you are worried. But God says, even when you have food, you have shelter, you have everything that you possibly need, you still worry because you don't have money. Now money is like your primary pursuit, your primary goal in this life. Even when your needs are met, even the wants, you can want something nice and God can make a way for you to have it, but we still worry because money. And we have made money this thing that, has has become like a deciding factor for literally everything. When you're not giving money, you don't feel loved. When you don't have money, you don't feel respected. You get what I'm trying to say? It's like money has actually become our God. Then we are blind to it. We act as if money is not our God, but money has become that primary thing. That without it, relationships fall apart. Imagine this day in this current economy, if you don't have money, chances are your relationship will fall apart. Anything, you cannot take care of it. Money has become that primary thing, but God says, put me above money. I am the way maker. I am your provider, not money. I'm the one, who makes a way for you, not money. But what do? God give me money. God give me money so that I can be able to make ways. Now we're trying to be the way makers through money. It's like without money, nothing good will happen in your life. But that is not the case. So look at the good that God has done in your life without money. You have had food, you have had shelter, you are still alive, you're in good health because God has made available all these needs that you need. Yes, you need money. I'm not saying money is not important. You need money in this life. But money should not be our primary goal. Money should not be our end goal. Money should not be our provider, our source. Money should not be our foundation. Let God be our foundation. God be your source. And you will then become a resource. Money is important, but it is not our biggest need. Neither it is our foundation. So please, be mindful and be encouraged that God will supply for all your needs according to His riches and glory by Christ Jesus. He's a God of opulence, guys. He's not broke. He's not limited. He is unlimited, vast. There's no limit to what God can do for you. So trust in Him for your needs, for your provision, because He is a good Father. Father means provider and sustainer. Take care.